another very beautiful moment, beautiful experience, unique atmosphere somewhere in the Festac area of Lagos. And when I say Festac, I mean the historical town of Festac in Lagos, as we meet an elder statesman, a man of impeccable achievements, a man who has contributed to the body of politics and journalism in Nigeria, an elder statesman, a journalist, a politician. Let me also call him a Democrat, and to capital, an elder statesman. He is a man that is well known, especially in his own land and in the entire Yoruba race, which is the third most populous dialect in Nigeria. I'm talking of Obanla High Chief Abiola Ogundokun. We've been trying to reach him in the last 2-3 months, especially since the demise of his bosom friend, another elder statesman from the southern part of the country, Chief Lulu Briggs, who passed away on the 27th of December, year 2018, and who recently got accolade from his people in the Kalabari Kingdom of Port Harcourt, River State, southern Nigeria, and also in Accra, Ghana. The chief returned from Accra this weekend, and we were trying to reach out to him in the last 3 days. It's been hectic, but today, by the Spirit grace of God, his aide gave us a clear signal that the chief is ready to talk to us. Right now, we are before High Chief Abiola Ogundokun, and we are very, very grateful for this wonderful privilege. Chief, good evening, sir, and thanks for giving us the honor to talk to you. Let's start by asking you that how will you define your friend? I think you just did a brand new magazine, Conscience, on High Chief Dr. Olu Benson Lulu Briggs, ONDCF. And the title of this special edition, which I learned is now across the newsstand, is called The Single Tree That Made a Forest, from 1930 to 2018. It's a special testimonial edition, and I think it is rare that you do this edition once in a lifetime. I think the last time you did it was sometimes in '98 when General Abacha passed away. So, who is High Chief Dr. Olu Benson Lulu Briggs to Chief Abiola Ogundokun? Can you define the man? And why are you?
First of all, I want to thank you for coming.
Okay, sir.
And I commend your efforts and your professional drive. I also would like to congratulate you as one person who is very familiar with your endurance to make sure this project goes worldwide.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir.
Once again, congratulations.
Thank you, Chief. Thank you, Chief.
Chief Olu Benson Lulu Briggs is so much a very great man that is real to come by. I came by this gentleman in our drive to bring Nigeria to a better stand. And that's when we were forming the NPN, which I was publicity secretary. Chief Lulu Briggs was deputy national chairman of the party for the South. I want to tell you that if truly there is life after death, Chief Lulu Briggs will live forever, because he has done so much for mankind, and he believes whatever he has belongs to everybody. He has been spreading this to everybody. When you go particularly to the River State, you like the number of people who is sponsoring their education, businesses of various people that he tried to build to a successful end, the love for the poor, the love for the aged, and particularly the wretched, and particularly those who are losing track with their business. He builds them up. It's unfortunate my relationship with him has nothing to do with money, but we are good friends and we trust each other well because we have similarity in our approach to life and kindness to the masses. He's one man of the truth who detests bribery, corruption, and injustice. and particularly indiscipline has no place in his domain. As a man who loves everybody, I will be ready any day to die for his fellow human being cheated. He makes all efforts in his life to ensure that people live. You don't go to his house, because of my experience with him. There's nobody who goes to his house, cries in there, and come out crying, but that I will be smiling, because we never like to see anybody cry.
That's, you mean Obi Lulu Briggs?
Obi Lulu Briggs. It's a very sad experience to see such a man pass on. Why? Because, you see, I love him because of his truthfulness. I remember when we were in the government, there was an attempt to drag me into collecting some bribe when I was on the board of the federal government.
Okay.
Why others were saying, if you can't beat them, join them. He said, my Chief Abiola, don't join them. Remain what you are that you've been fighting for all these years.
That's Lulu Briggs to you?
Lulu Briggs to me, because out of it, many members, leaders, that you cannot believe they should be doing that kind of a thing. He said, you be my friend, I will be your friend for life, but the day I see you do what they are trying to drag you into, I won't be your friend. And I thank God, even without him telling me, I know I was not going to even be part of that kind of corrupt activities. So thank God today, I can only thank God for providing me a wife like saying Dr. Mrs. Lulu Briggs, who God have given to him to protect him. Without that woman, without God, he wouldn't have lived up to the time he died in December 27, 2018, when he was going on holiday in Ghana. Well, we thank God that God is with him.
Oh, what was his last moment like, and what happened? Because we learned, I didn't really know where you are. Some people say you are out of the country, some say you are in the country when you learned about his death. But how did you get the message of his passing away?
When he died, immediately he died, I got a call from Accra where he died, from his wife. I don't know who is closer a friend to Chief Lulu Briggs in the whole of this side of the world than me, Abiola Ogundokun. So when it happened, I was called, and immediately I cried. I cried and found my way to Accra that same day.
How?
I went to the airport looking for a flight, and God blessed me, He gave me a flight. So I was in Accra the following morning, and we thank God. We saw to his everything that God planned for him. You cannot find a woman like Senye.
You mean Dr. Mrs. Senye Lulu Briggs?
You cannot find a woman of that nature in this world. A woman who gave her life, her love, her hope, everything that is in a human being, everything that is godly, everything I can call a child of God. That woman changes people to believe in God because she's part of the godliness.
Somebody says she's a lead evangelist too.
She's a pastor.
A pastor, okay.
Yes, she's a pastor. She has gone beyond the explanation. I don't know how to describe her. Anybody who feel like doing anything like it, that might just find it the fall of his own life, his or her own life, because that woman does not even look at you if you come out to identify yourself as an enemy. He will repair everything, she will repair everything to God.
She's full of grace?
Oh, it's very, most beautiful woman in the world. I say, if you see when the husband was, a little bit indisposed, come and see the way this woman goes about the life of her husband, doing everything. Anybody in the world will tell you that she protected the life of this her husband and prevented him dying before he died. God will reward her. No evil will befall her. She will continue to conquer. No matter whoever from anywhere that stands heart of jealousy, heart of, you can't do, no woman, I challenge a woman that can afford to do what she went through in the life of her husband in time of caring. Well, I thank God. God will protect her. Amen. Well, I want to say with all due respect, Chief Lulu Briggs worked serve to society, help to see people grow up. Many people work. You see, when you are growing, when you are making it, and you are becoming a star, you won't live with having one or two enemies. Lulu Briggs went through all sorts of life to get to where he is today. He's now an oil baron, and he spent all his money on people.
On people? On people. Humanity.
Yes, you can see how many graduates he maintains in various universities, how many lawyers, Monipolo, Lulu Briggs Foundation, and so many organizations that works for the masses. And I thank God.
Something really catched my interest in your tribute, your special testimonial edition of Conscience International Magazine. And there were words of marble, and one of those who gave tribute was the former president, Chief Abiola Ogundokun, and General Ibrahim Babangida was one of them who also gave a tribute, and even the governor of Rivers State, Zenwo Nyesom Wike, and the Jaja of Opobo, the King Jaja himself, and Peter Dapu Peter Side, and His Royal Majesty King Prof. TJT Prince William Makri, 11 of Rivers State, Port Harcourt, the Amanayabo of Kalabari, and we also have Justice Adolphus White, a retired Justice of the Supreme Court, and His Royal Highness.
The Constitutional Conference.
Yes, Eze Anthony Akorulu. But one person that caught my interest is Oba Joseph Adebayo Adewale JPOFR, the Owa Ajero of Ijeru Ikiti.
That's a perfect friend.
Yeah, he said something, and I want to read it out.
Yeah.
He said, God brought Baba Obi Lulu Briggs to help us in Ijeru. Providence paved the way for our meeting. Chief Lulu Briggs asked our vicar how much it will cost us to complete the building of the church, to which the bishop told him 20 million naira will give Ijeru a brand new Anglican church. Chief Obi Lulu Briggs immediately brought out a checkbook and wrote 20 million naira in favor of the Christ Church Anglican Cathedral in Ijeru. When our bishop was given the check, he narrated that he thought it was a dream. He thought he was dreaming. He said he kept looking at the check to be sure it was not 2 million or 200,000 naira. When the bishop was certain that it was 20 million naira, he still thought he was dreaming, and he beckoned on his aide not to wake him up from the dream. Sir, does it mean that Obi Lulu Briggs also cut across to the western side of Nigeria, the Yoruba nation?
For not just western,
for Yoruba to say this kind of a thing?
For Nigeria and the world as a place of life for all human beings. Lulu Briggs served the society because he believes in God. Everything that the Bible says is his policy, the principle, his discipline. You must help to raise people. You must help to wipe up tears from people's eyes. I don't know who else is doing it. He was not doing it for people. He was not doing it to gain anything from anybody. And I'm happy that his wife inherited that policy and she lives on it. When you read the wife's stories, you will see how much he has made of this woman to become much more committed to every good things of life for the oppressed. It's not just for the South.
Are you sure?
It's for the world.
Oh.
And when if you were in Accra last week, when the king of one of the greatest kings in Ghana hosted and arranged special prayer for him, farewell prayer, you want to know that Lulu Briggs is Lulu Briggs of the world. The whole world came to bid him goodbye.
In Accra?
In Accra. The Ashanti.
Okay, the Ashanti Hene
gave a more befitting reception for all of us in honor of the great Lulu Briggs. I want to tell you, when he died, I cried.
Why did you cry? You are an elder man.
I missed a man of God. A man that will tell you the truth. A man that will not deceive anybody. A man that will tell you what is in his mind, not rather what is your mind, the truth that he thinks of the issues. A man who is ready to fight and die to save his fellow human beings. So this is a man, Lulu Briggs. Why shouldn't I cry? I have a partner, I have a friend, a very good friend. Money is nothing when you have a friend. And I thank God, money wasn't the basis of our relationship. But he will do anything. People made an attempt to kill him, but God refused to kill him. Like the day I was having the wedding of my son here, the wife was with us here. That day they were planning to kill the wife as well as the husband. God helped to bring the wife to Lagos. By the time we were in the middle of the ceremony, the news came. They went and attacked him in Abonima.
That's the chief himself.
He was in a special bulletproof car. They damaged it, but they could not get to him. And who were they looking for? The wife is the pillar that sustains him, because they wanted him to die because they want to change the political tide in that area. He has been made the supreme king to all kings. Some people don't like it.
When I was a regent of that kingdom.
Oh yes, that is bad.
So, and at the time his wife was kidnapped, was it that part of the plan to take him out?
One of those things to make life. But God saved the wife. She came home happily and forgive everybody. That's another thing.
She forgive them.
Both wife and husband refuse to think about it. They forgive all the actors. This is kind of a thing here. We just want to sit and see his enemy wanting to kill him and get him, and we not want to destroy him. They don't belong to that kind of school of thought.
Are you saying Obi Lulu Briggs is a good Christian?
He's true child of God. Real Christian to a fault that you can do anything against him. He doesn't think of the evil thing you are doing. He thinks of how to turn you, change you. How many people is into her business? Best friends who should not betray him try to snatch from him what God has given to him.
Wrestle it out from him.
Oh yes, but today God gave him victory. Like the wife is victorious of all her enemies too.
Sir, with him, with that kind of a great man passing away, what do you think Nigeria have lost? I mean, when you look at tributes around the world, the president of nation, the kings, we say, oh, with this man going, the nation has lost this, lost that. But with the passing away of Obi Lulu Briggs, what do you think Nigeria has lost? And even the Kalabari kingdom.
You cannot quantify these losses sustained by everybody, not just Nigeria or Kalabari. The world has lost a gem, a man of God, a man blessed with a very good, beautiful, understanding, godly, kind-hearted wife, saying Lulu Briggs. Who does not know? Who does not know that that woman is an angel? That woman, an angel, who went through a training of understanding, training that my husband is supreme after God. She gives respect to her husband, and she respects his good friends. She knows who is a good friend to her husband. She knows who is not a friend. She knows those who are doing high service for her husband, and she never makes any mistake. But she never gets hurt, because she believes it's God's work, and we must try to rescue them, change them to good living and good understanding of God's word.
So I recall last year, I read it in the papers, and I think I got feelers from some of your aides that you are the one that did some projection for his birthday. That was in May, and you are one of the strategies. I mean, you coordinated some traditional kings from Yoruba land to his birthday, and you were even the project coordinator for the attires that were, the fantastic lavish attire that was used for his birthday. At the time you were doing all this, did you have any premonition that that was your last tribute, last honor to a great friend? I mean, how did you feel? How could you correlate that with his demise 6 months later?
Everything that happened is God's making. Nobody is doing it. God directed all of us that are his friends. God directed the wife to know who is a friend, who is not a friend. And a responsible friend will put everything that he has, opportunity of handling, to handle it. So doing this or doing that is what you give to your friend is what he gets back.
Okay.
You don't have to be told your friend deserves this before you do it. Like now, sometimes I do something, I will say, Baba, Kabesi, you are too old to doing this, and I tell her, look, age doesn't determine what you should do. But for a loyal friend, so loved, so admired, and who loves you best, you must also give back what you believe belongs to him. What I give to him is my loyalty, service, and honesty.
I want to also look at the tribute your friend, President Obasanjo, gave to Obi Lulu Briggs. He said, Lulu Briggs was what I would call a good politician. He followed the path of rectitude. His conduct as a politician was extremely moderate, extremely friendly, extremely disinterested in himself, but interested in service to others and service to God, and that is why our friendship lasted. As I said earlier, our friendship was forged in adversity, but it was also sustained by the fact that he remained a good man and a good politician by every standard, and particularly by my own standard. As a businessman, Chief Obi Lulu Briggs was also a man who does business cleanly. That is Chief Olusegun Obasanjo. Yes. Then General Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida said, we built our relationship a very long time ago when we were much younger people. And one thing about Lulu Briggs is that he had always been loyal to his friends. He doesn't disown his friend. This is one of the unique qualities I noticed about him, and I had no difficulty in recognizing him as one of the leaders in his part of the country. And I'm glad that my relationship and friendship with him survived this long, and I hope it will continue even among our children. He also wanted Nigeria to survive as one indefeasible nation, and I think this is what our politics should be. Now, Babangida and Obasanjo are saying one thing, that the man was a politician of rectitude, politician of good character, good consent. I mean, above all, a politician of unity. So how will you define Lulu Briggs the politician according to Chief Abiola Ogundokun?
Lulu Briggs have said it all.
Okay, sir.
He's not talking about politics. Talking about loyalty to the words of God and giving service to everybody and living obedience to the scriptures, what God has preached and directed us to do. I am very sure when he gets there, he's going to be happily seated by the Lord.
Do you think he's going to heaven?
He's already sitting by the Lord's.
That's at the right hand of Abraham.
Yes. I'm very sure. I am very happy that this man has come back to me 2 times since he passed on. And I'm very happy that everything he told me, I am doing it, and every information he gave to me is happening.
Oh, you mean he came to you in a trance spiritually? You dreamt about it?
I dreamt.
Okay.
He came like the day I was shot and they were operating in my stomach for 9 hours. That I saw my father, my mother come out and seated by the white holy God. And the same way this holy man came to me, explained to me certain things.
Obi Lulu Briggs.
I don't have anything to tell lies. I told his son, Dumo, and I fairly told the wife what her husband has told me. I told Dumo, your father told me this. Dumo called me my father.
Okay.
I answered his father. And Mama Saye calls me my kabisi.
That's interesting.
I have every reason to believe everything he has told me, because everything he told me has come to pass. And anybody who does anything against his interest will perish among those who surrounded him, either family, friend, or anything. Anybody who is not truthful, doing the right thing, will perish with his own family.
That is, so anybody that is not sincere.
It is better for everybody around Lulu Briggs to be honest and loyal, not to be jealous of anything. If they want to see the end of their life in a very sweet way, that this old man passed on.
So they should be very loyal.
They should be very loyal to his cause and do things just and right. Whether it's a child, whether it's a woman, whether it's anybody, they must remember that this man worked for all of them, and they must protect his legacy, protect his luck and everything.
Now.